That's enough.
I'm getting ready for the meeting.
You've swept all around 10 times now. You can stop.
But it's still dirty.
Of course it's dirty. It's a dirt floor. It's dirt all the way through. Stop it.
I'm not finished. Give it back.
Promise you'll stop.
All right. No, I don't have to do what you say. I don't care.
You little liar.
I don't have to do what you say. You're not my
No.
mother.
Go of it. You
Promise.
promise.
Let go.
Sonia.
You know that.
Sonia. Sonia. Stop it. I hate you. I wish we'd left you in Norway. I wish you drowned at sea. I wish you... Stop it. They're here. Come in, all of you. Don't let it cold.
There's as much to let out as in.
Oh, God bless the house. Sonia, come help us.
As for Gita, she's Mother's little helper today. Her work is never done.
Where are the others?
They went to gather up Turi. They'll be along shortly.
You should have seen Niels lead the way.
We each had hold onto each other's hand and stepped directly in the footprints of the one before us.
Except it was an adventure.
Niels went first, then me. I held his hand so tightly.
He said I could be second on the way back.
Unless he wants me second again.
He doesn't.
He might.
Joseph said the snow in the fields is high as my eye. I'm not allowed outside anymore until spring.
None of us should be outside. If a storm came up, we could freeze to death. 20 feet from our front door and not even know it. God forbid. Let's give him thanks for our safe arrival and pray for a safe return.
Joseph wouldn't tell me what's wrong.
I don't know. He rushed in, said he called a meeting with everyone, that it was happening right away and rushed out. We've been waiting here ever since.
Perhaps he's finally decided to make a trip to town.
What's that? Someone's going to town.
Going to town?
We'll be safe.
There'll be coffee and potatoes and flour.
Newspapers, and we can send
No,
a letter.
wait.
Are they building a sleigh?
That's what I said. Build a sleigh. Just take the wheels off the wagon, sand down the corners, and slide all the way to Minnesota.
That was my idea. We don't know why Joseph called the meeting. He'll be here soon enough, and then he can tell us himself.
Let us pray for guidance.
The leaf says they'll get lost. The snow's as high as my eye. That's what Joseph said.
Hold your tongue, Regina.
There you are.
Gone your way. Sailor's intuition just pointed my nose in the right direction and kept ahead.
Can't see a thing out there between the glare and the drifts.
At least the sun's out today.
Where's Sonia? Here. My head is aching awful.
I told her you might have a remedy.
I have nothing.
No matter. We'll make do.
It's been aching for days, weeks.
Never you mind. Enough complaining. We all have our problems.
Come. Stand over here by the stove. Try to warm yourself.
Come in, all of you. Sit down where you can.
Are you feeling better?
I feel fine.
Good.
What's wrong? Is the baby all right?
No. Yes. No, nothing's wrong. Lee says you're going to town. I said no such thing.
Are you building a sleigh?
Peter, you promised.
As high as my eye, Joseph, that's what you said.
Regina.
Perhaps it's God's will. He will watch over you.
It will take all three of us to manage the oxen and the supplies. But we can't leave the women alone.
I'm as tall as the oxen.
No, Niels, you're the one to stay behind and keep us safe.
Yes, Niels. To protect us from the Indians. I'll protect you from Anna.
Hey, if you don't have to go. He said I could go first. He asked me first.
You
What's happened? What have you done?
He didn't do anything. It's not his fault.
What? What's not his fault?
The cows. The oxen. They're gone.
Dear Scott.
Gone. Just gone?
Last night. The fence collapsed. They wandered off. The storm.
Did Bluebell go too?
Yes, sweetheart. Bluebell too.
Have you looked for them?
It's no use.
Are you even going to try? I said, aren't you even going to try?
They've been on the move at least 12 hours. Not even a dot on the horizon. With the wind last night, they're probably buried one atop the other in a mile-high drift.
So, no firewood, no supplies, and now no livestock?
It was a mistake. It's no one's fault.
We must pray.
For what? That they'll magically wander home again?
Not magically, with God's
How did
help.
they get out?
I told you, the fence collapsed.
Was it a strong fence? Who tied them to it? What does it matter? Was it your fence, Joseph? Bite your tongue.
If you have something to say to me, girl, speak plain.
It was my fence. I built it just before the first storm.
It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Peter, I need to talk to you.
It could happen to anyone.
We can burn the
At
fence.
least it's good for something.
But it didn't just happen to anyone, it happened to us.
What are we going to do?
You can't pull a sleigh without oxen.
You have to go to town. You have to. Peter, not you. You won't. It's too dangerous. You'll get lost. You'll freeze to death. We don't have enough supplies to send with you.
Spring isn't for 2 more months. There's no hunting, no fishing, nothing. We don't have a choice.